So I would like to also welcome Gregory Peterson, one of the Jackson Center's co-founders, to the stage now as well for a brief interview of our award recipient this evening before we move into the rest of our program. So gentlemen, if you would take your seat.
I am so thrilled we're back. I'm so thrilled he got that box, because we're going to use that box. Now, I got the award, that's all nice and wonderful. You got to know that Hans and I are both Swedish. I'm Swedish. And I belong to a club here in the area called the Norden Club. And we held our 100th anniversary, and King Carl Gustaf came here to our event. And we gave to him a very special Norden Club presentation because he is the most honored Swedish person and a member of the Norden Club. The second most honored person from Sweden is Hans Corell. Hans Corell. So at the time we gave the king, the only thing we could, and they really appreciated, was a special bottle of Swedish drink, and we gave him one. We made two. Here's the second. So this is a Norden Club bottle of glue. And
Thank you so much.
I can feel it.
Glug.
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 Yes. Well, this I must tell the king when I meet him. Yes.
There are now two of them, and I'll give that to you, and that can fit nicely into that box.
I see. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, this guy.
We're going here today on the 14th International Humanitarian Law Roundtable. Your boss probably said, would love to have you attend. And what do you hope to accomplish here?
Well, I'm going to learn a lot. I mean, there's so many experts here, and I've read their articles in the past, and I think I'm very fortunate to be amongst them. So I'm here primarily to listen and to learn, but also to talk about jurisdictional limitations on prosecutions before the ICC, and to talk about the vision of the prosecutor going forward. So I look forward to that.
I think you have created a forum that is really valuable. So first of all, they've said it's a wonderful location. It's a very generous organization that take great care of everyone. But I think these sort of fora are very important. Of course, those of us who are practitioners and have a chance to meet each other again or meet new colleagues, it is very valuable to have these opportunities to exchange views and ideas. And I hope for those who attend these events that it is an opportunity to get another kind of insight into the work we do. I think you are able to put, I don't count myself in the category of the chief prosecutors, but I think you have created a forum where you really have been able to bring together the top of the top people over many years, and I think that is very valuable to everybody in the field.
Okay, I was invited by David Crane.
Right.
He's a great friend of Ukrainian Bar Association and of Ukraine. So I was totally amazed by the chance of coming here, because I know he's as a professional, he's a former prosecutor to Special Tribunal for Sierra Leone. So I know that this gathering of the professionals of criminal, international and humanitarian law will definitely benefit our task of prosecuting, Russian officials and soldiers against their crimes in Ukraine.
I have to tell you that the dancing was very moving.
What's that?
For me personally, because my culture. It was quite unexpected. I didn't see that coming. And then I was just so overwhelmed that such a wonderful performer was, performing for these eminent experts of international criminal justice. That was really, really a great, well, it was an honor for me to see that.
Well, I got a picture of you talking to her.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, do send
I'll
it to
be glad
me.
to share. And I said, there's something more going on in that conversation than just a thank you.
I know, and we were talking in Hindi. Yes, I know. So that was amazing. That was wonderful. And I think she similarly was delighted to see a lady with a sari.
Yes.
So we shared delight in seeing each other. It was wonderful.
I think definitely sure that I will get my answers.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, I should say thank you, and thank you to the Jackson Center, and thank you to the organizers. I mean, this is an event and a gathering and a convening that I think many of us really look forward to, because it is an opportunity to recharge your batteries, to reconnect with people who care about these issues so passionately, who have made so many incredible contributions to the field. I come away feeling like I've learned much more than I've contributed, and that's always the sign of a good conference, I think, and a good gathering. And so this is something that I've participated in many different roles, and now it's just wonderful to be here as the ambassador at large for global criminal justice.
You've been here 15 years. What's your sense of the benefit of the law dialogue / roundtable?
Well, I think it does go to the sense of community that you have all built. Everybody that comes is super smart. Everybody that comes is a highly respected professional doing important work, actually having to take time away from that important work to come here. So why do they do that? And I think they do it because the informal exchange of ideas is very helpful, actually. I always come away and I learn something. So that's like, wow, I didn't know about that, whatever the issue was. But the other is this coming together as a community to reinforce the values and the principles of Nuremberg. And that's not something that maybe we find in our everyday jobs. Mm-hmm. And so when we come here and feel so supported by the Chautauqua community, this beautiful setting on the lake, and we come together informally, you've been a big part of that. The Jackson Center has been a big part of that. David Crane is fantastic, and Jim at building that community. I think that's why we come back. It's a long trip, and you're canceling classes, or the ICC prosecutors, scooting out to take an urgent call. But yet we come because it's just really important to be together and kind of come together, not just for solidarity, but to learn, exchange views, and go back refreshed. And that's kind of the Chautauqua idea. Yeah.
I'm refreshed by being with you, who is now refreshed.
All right.
Thanks, Layla.
Thank you, Greg.
I will also do my rounds of thanks before going any further, and I'm absolutely grateful to have this opportunity to chair the 14th Chautauqua Roundtable that we have now. As I said, it's always an opportunity for me to meet colleagues, to meet friends, to be able to interact, do very important work, but at the same time have fun together.